everybody happy and in position. We'll wait and see, but suddenly they go, and Vaiano dikes out exactly what we said he was going to do, and has a wonderful go through here. Oh, we've got incidents right in the first corner, the yellow flags fluttering all over the place, as you can see. Great start. Oh, and it's getting a bit messy out there. Well, it's unstable, as you can see, and that was Brandon Massano, who started on the front row. He's the big loser right at the very beginning here. Kicked out at the back, spun out sideways. Nightmare stuff. First lap of 25 here. It's settle yourself down time. Everybody better just get their minds in order, because it is a nightmare out there. So difficult to settle yourself in to a good order, you've got to say. But Kozlinski, great escape by him, you've got to say. And good work as well by Vagno there in the number 11 machine. Well, he had a good start. He's settling himself into his duties here, going wide and out of, well, out of where he should be. John Thornon there, the Belgian, had a great start. He's down to 5th place now. So Renaudie also having a good march of things here. The number 6 for France. Wow. Can you put a clock on this one? It's difficult. So Renaudie, it is ahead of Kozlinski. Vagno in 3rd place. Ardiggio, Tonon, and Ollie Rowland is now ahead of Ben Hanley, who got tangled up in that early mess right at the very beginning here. Ben Hanley on the drift from row 2, qualified 4th, down in 7th place at the moment. And Ardiggio has just posted in the fastest lap, certainly the fastest sector 2, and it's one of the most difficult out there. We're staying with him right now, wearing the number 1. Ardiggio, keep your eyes peeled for him. There's the number 11. That's Vagno. So Vagno takes a slip as well, as Ardiggio moves past him beautifully there. Ardiggio into 3rd place, and out front it's Renaudie. It's a French 1 and 2 at the moment. The Italians are getting a spanking here. Vagno, the Finn, though, is still very much involved here and wants to get back on Ardiggio. Having a look up the inside of him now. Oh, can't quite measure him this time by. And Ardiggio, an absolute master of ill conditions, you've got to say. But having said that, Vagno was brilliant in the pre-final as well here to set himself up for this. 3 laps in only here, and Ardiggio is looking like a man who means business. He knows that some of the bigger names that would have challenged him in normal circumstances are there. David Foray, where's he? He's up to 14th place after starting in 18th. So Foray's on the march as well. So is Toman. He's up to 13th. That's amazing after starting 24th. So watch those guys. Maybe they're having to push just a little bit too hard. Big look up the inside and says, thank you very much. I'll have some of that. Brilliant work by Kozlinski, who goes past Renaudie to take the lead. Makes a small adjustment to his mix. So does Ardiggio, running in 3rd place at the moment. Phenomenal racing here. Ardiggio takes it up the inside. Oh, brilliant work by Ardiggio. Can he hold position? Yes, he can. He's in P2. This is World Championship racing at its very best. Well, never ever count Marco Ardiggio out of this. He's not 2 times world champion for nothing. Back-to-back stuff as well. Can he go for the hat-trick right here? He's looking absolutely superb, but watch out for Tonon as well. He's on a super stream run here, the Belgian. He came from qualifying in 9th place, and look at that, he's up to 5th, and he's got quality ahead of him, don't forget. Renaudie, who started higher, well, he's having his troubles right now. He had a wonderful start and a lovely chop and change there, and look at this, Ardiggio gets through to the top spot here. Vagno it is, the Finn, my favourite for the start here. Now watch him, because Vagno is a man who can cope with a difficult surface. Unfortunately for him, he's got the world champion in front of him. No easy task, absolutely not. But we've got quality up front here. Yes, we have. Kozlinski has had a bit of a slip. The Frenchman now running in 3rd place. He's been mugged on 2 separate occasions in quick order as well. And the man out front, though, is our world champion, Ardiggio. And look at him fly here. It's 5 locked together as they come across the line one more time. Oh, amazing. Ardiggio, Vagno, Kozlinski it is with Tonon, Renaudie. Ben Hanley has made a great recovery as well. He's up to 6th place. We've got a huge bridge to make. And what a slot that was. Super changing. Tonon and Renaudie almost taking paint off each other here. Brilliant work by the pair of them. This is the championship. You're in Macau. You're live here on Eurosport. And we are screaming. And the reason is, it's an uneven surface. It's an unbalanced surface because of a resurfacing today. It's got powder, it's got oil, it's got just about everything out here. And out front is the 2-time world champion looking to make it 3 in a row. And you wouldn't bet against him at the moment, save for the fact you might be a Finnish motorsport fan and know that in the hands of Vainio, you have an amazing talent here. Look how he's staying with Ardiggio at the moment. It's 4 now, 4 alone together. Tonon is the man at the back. What a start he had as well. Don't forget he was on row 5. It's 1, 2, 3 and 4 here. Ardiggio, Vainio, Kozlinski and Tonon. And look at this, great. Kozlinski now is starting to challenge Vainio. Wow, wow, wow. Look at the inside, and Tonon backs out of it, just has to as well. Renaud's starting to make the bridge. Ben Hanley's just behind him as well. There is Ben Hanley just coming into sight. So cruel, this sport, don't forget. It's so tight and twisty, this circuit. It may seem they're close together when they're only, what, 50 yards apart, but that is a country mile at these speeds. And with the maneuverability and the agility of these guys and the way their brains are hardwired into their machines, you just can't call it. Here we go then, crossing the line yet again onto the 8th lap, and it's Ardiggio, Vainio, Kozlinski, Tonon, Renaud and Ben Hanley as well. And up the inside goes the Finn. Brilliant work. Now can he get him? Oh, it's toe-to-toe stuff. No, he can't, but Ardiggio just settles in, and look how calm Ardiggio looks. He's staying as close as he could be without smelling each other's breath. Unbelievable here. Vainio knows what he's got here. He knows now that maybe it's settling yourself down time. There's 4 of them here, don't forget. Why push it that hard? You're in the comfort zone. Maybe we're going to see a settle down just for a little bit, but you just wait as we approach with 10 laps remaining. This is going to absolutely blow apart here. Ollie Rowland down in 9th place. Bradley has got himself up to 17th. Good news for him. Parrott is in 22nd position. Tillett is down in 26th. And then we've got a whole raft of Brits with Grice, Cat, Foster Jones and Litchfield all towards the back. Lovely swap in now. Ardiggio is on the drift here. It's gone back into 3rd place. I think he's just holding station ever so slightly. It's Kozlinski who's gotten through here. It is. Oh, and look at this. Has a look at the inside just to kind of know where he is. He's now pre-learning the track and his attacks. Yeah, you might say, well, why isn't the track already in their heads? The reason is it's constantly changing out here. The surface has not been the best at the Kaloani kart circuit here. It may well be a historical moment for them to get the World Championships, but really this course should have been set harder an awful lot longer ago. Now that dicing has led to a couple of guys being able to make the bridge. Renaud is ahead of Bradley. In fact, excuse me, Hanley has actually got into 5th place here. Phenomenal stuff. Ben's on the march. Now then, can he make the bridge? He's trying at the moment. Look at this. That is Ardiggio cutting up the inside and saying, get out of my way, Kozlinski. I'm coming through here. And he nails that position just for now. But look what's happened. Yes, you're right. Vainio has got off, my favourite, and the call right at the beginning. He's out front. He was the best when it came to the pre-final. And look at that. Ardiggio gets nudged offline and suddenly goes from 2nd to 4th. And in comes, yes, Hanley has gone by Ardiggio as well. That proves to you an awful lot here. Get yourself offline just a little bit and you're in trouble. Now Vainio has the luxury, he's not with these guys, we're looking at 2nd place Kozlinski at the moment. Vainio has the luxury of being out on his own. Don't dip your tyres onto the grass. That's green ice out there, and look at that. It's a 2-second gap now from Vainio to Kozlinski. Tonon, Ben Hanley. Look at this, and the rain is starting to come here, and it's getting very slippy. And where's Ardiggio? Down in 8th place. That tells you so much. That's just about all you need to know. That's the 2-time world champion who's slipping back here. The surface is getting nasty, and here comes the rain, spattering as it does on the camera. What are they going to do here? Will they curtail it? Will they shorten it? Maybe this will be called the result. We're over a third of the race, don't forget, so it can be called. 11 laps. Look at this. What a result it could be. Tonon in 3rd place. Ben Bradley's got to get by him in case that flag comes out and this is all halted. Well, easier said than done. That's the point. Trying to move up in these conditions, absolute nightmare stuff. You see the back end's just starting to slew out here. There is Hanley, Ben Hanley in the 38th position. Battle for 3rd place at the moment. He's wrestling with grip. So is everybody. Ardiggio has gone from the lead down to 7th place. Can you believe it? And look at the scrap that they're having. They're not only battling each other here, they're battling the surface as well. Well, we thought we might well hang on until lap 15 before they really started to wind it up. But everyone's starting to think about the possibility that this race might be called halted. And then it might well stick the result on track position. Hanley there in 38 and wearing the number 38 and mixing it here and really having a handful as well with Camponeschi as well. This is fantastic. Tonon in 3rd place. Hanley given 4th just for now because they're just swapping and changing all over the place. That is Hanley in the 38 machine. And he's muscled his way through. This is brilliant work. Now then, what will they be when they cross the line next time bound? Tonon in the 18 car. It's going to be Hanley ahead of Tonon. Bang, bang, they come across the line right now. Hanley, Tonon, Camponeschi. This is phenomenal racing. Ardiggio has recovered. He's in 6th place, but he's got a big, big gap to make up. Oh, Ben goes wide, and not terribly handsome, I've got to say. Fantastic racing. Where do you pick it? You can't call it at the moment. Thankfully, that little spatter of rain, the light stuff that we saw, has ebbed a little bit. We are in the tropics, of course, and so as a result, it's always going to be a tough one weather-wise. Oh, look at that big slew out. Almost lost the back end there. Oh, this is fabulous racing. Everything being thrown in the mix here, and yes, Camponeschi is absolutely firing on all of his cylinders here. Camponeschi, old Flavio, started back on row 8 at the beginning of this race. And look at this. He is starting to think about the possibility of a podium out there. So then, this was the point where we said the tyres would be stretched. Vigno, Kozlinski, Camponeschi, Tonon. Ben Hanley has just drifted to 5th place. And Renaudit is now in 6th spot. Next placed, best Brit, is Ollie Rowland. Ollie Rowland, the KF2 World Cup winner in 2008. Races a Lewis Hamilton chassis, incidentally. But for the time being, he's down in 9th spot. So chassis issues with the Lewis Hamilton name continue to spread, perhaps. If you're watching Lewis, apologies. 14 laps completed of the 25. And check out the gaps here. They are the battles. And that is how this is settling itself down. Auro Vigno, the Finn. Well, we said he'd look so good when the surface was lousy out there. And, well, absolutely, he is on a march here. And look at the gap. Mind you, Kozlinski, I have to say, is starting to close this one down just a little bit. Kozlinski started off on pole, got mugged right at the beginning, and the rain is starting to come back again here. Maybe you can't see it on your screens, but believe me, if you get any kind of view or hint of it, you'll be aware of just how hard it's coming. Now, this is going to be a real slowdown stuff right now. This is where they were supposed to put a double check up there from Vigno. Just almost lost the front end coming into that corner there. And don't forget as well, we've got debris on the track, we've got powder. Thank goodness some of that's going to get dampened down just a little bit. This gap was 2 seconds, don't forget, not very far away. Vigno now leads Kozlinski by just over half a second, 0.674 as we speak. And, well, I think perhaps some of those tyre barriers may well be tested here. The speeds have certainly dropped right off here. Across the line they come. And Vigno still holds it here at 15 laps. He's on lap 16 right now, and he can start counting them in. They've stretched themselves here because we've had all kinds of incidents going on behind. Ben Hanley has got himself up into 3rd place. Gone from 6th to 3rd, don't forget. Tonon has been spanked by him at the moment. He's in a podium position place at the moment. Oh, they're being waved through. It's still going this zone, but we've had a couple who have gone off here. Ardiggio, I'm just wondering if it's him. I can't see him at the moment as we look over. I'm sure he's still active, but I will get back to you in just a moment. The world champion, that would be enormous if he has gone. So Vigno it is out front ahead of Kozlinski. Ben Hanley just crosses the line right now, but his gap on the 2 leaders is 6 seconds. That's how shaky it got out there. Ardiggio is 13.5 seconds down. Oh, look at this. Challenging. A big handful taken by both of these guys. And Vigno puts it into a deliberate wiggle at that point. maybe testing the front end as he goes in, but I think also as well, just back-ending, a back-end warning, if you like, to Kozlinski. Yeah, checks over his shoulder. Kozlinski wise to this, you've got to say. Let's see how Kozlinski, it's a battle between these two just for now. Let's see.